Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the beautiful Aokigahara, aka the Suicide Forest. Alright guys, welcome back. I'm here in Aokigahara Forest, near Mount Fuji. It's a really beautiful place, especially now. We're at the beginning of June. Today is the 1st of June, actually. So we have all these new leaves, fresh green, and the forest looks really nice. Also yesterday it was raining, so it's really, I think, at its best. And I've been in this area so many times before, but I actually never ventured inside this forest because apparently it has a little bit of a reputation. It's actually called the Suicide Forest over the internet, and I think it's mostly due to lots of Hollywood movies and some stupid YouTuber maybe coming here and trying to show dead bodies or bones or whatever. And it is a fact that many people every single year come here to commit suicide, and that, let's say, that contributed to give this place a kind of bad reputation. But it's a nice bird. I think you shouldn't think only about that. This place is really beautiful. There is a lot of life, not just a lot of dead here. We have all this fresh green around, all these trees, all these animals. And I think as long as you have respect for nature and respect for what you have around, you can actually go anywhere without fearing anything, and also treat a place like this like not the suicide forest, but just like a beautiful place to take a walk and enjoy nature. Japanese people have this concept of forest bathing, which is I think really interesting. You go into nature, immerse yourself in nature, and forget about all your troubles and your problems. And I find that it works for me very much. So I've been here for about 1 hour now. I'm walking around. I didn't venture outside the main trail, and I think no one should do that, because there, when you go outside the trail, is where you're probably gonna find some people's remains or whatever. So I'm just gonna try and stay on the main trail, walk around, and basically enjoy nature. I have my camera, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna take any pictures. This place is really beautiful. The problem is, as you might know, I'm basically a long exposure and seascape photographer. So there is no sea here, and there are no clouds. It's just trees all around you. So it might be difficult for me to actually find a composition that works for my type of photography. But I have my camera, my tripod, just in case. I'm gonna keep walking around, see what I can find, and most of everything enjoy this beautiful place without overthinking about these creepy things. Alright, let's go. So I was walking around and I found this really nice shaped tree here. I really like how the moss is growing on the side, and I also like the fact that sometimes the light comes in from the sky and hits the right side of the trunk, which gives it a little bit more of depth, and I think it's really nice. So I'm trying to shoot a couple of images of this tree. It's really difficult for me because I'm really not used to it, but I think it's quite fun actually. So I'm trying to frame it in a way that this shape goes through the frame, and also I'm trying to shoot it at f4 because I want to give some separation between the main tree and the background. Ideally, I'd like to come when there is a little bit of fog in the air, a little bit of mist, or maybe when it's raining, and you can get a little bit more of separation. But yeah, I think for now this is fine. I'm shooting without any filters, f4 with my 18 to 35 18 millimeters, and just to make sure I get all the information in the frame, because maybe you can see, but up there the sky creeps in a little bit in the frame and is a little bit too bright, so I'm trying to bracket the shot. I'm taking 3 shots bracketed, so I get all the information in the highlights, all the information in the shadows. In the end, I'm probably gonna only use 1 picture, but just in case I need the extra frame, I'm shooting it. So yeah, I don't know how this picture is gonna turn out. Maybe it's gonna be crap, I don't know. I'm just having fun taking it. So yeah, let's do it. So another thing that they say about this forest is that once you get in, your phone and your GPS stop working. So I was checking, and I'm sorry to break it for you guys, but my phone is working fine, right? And yes, yeah, that's me flying over Tokyo Tower. That's a long story. It's been a really nice day until now. I walked around a little bit more. I shot some pictures. I found it really difficult to shoot wide shots of the forest with all the trees, because there's so many things going around. There is no separation between the foreground and the background, and overall you see too much. So I think I'm gonna focus a little bit more on small details. I just spent 35 minutes shooting a single leaf growing off of a rock, which is not something I would usually do. So that was a lot of fun. I'm actually gonna do that for at least a couple of hours and see if I can find something which is good enough to be put at the end of this video. Alright, let's keep going. So this was a little bit creepy. I did find some flowers over a rock, like if someone put those there because someone passed away. So that might be one of those suicides. It was weird because I mean you can't hear any sounds. There's no one around, and then all of a sudden you see some traces of people actually passing by, which is weird, even if you know this is a trail, so someone needs to be walking here every day. But yeah, you forget about it when you're walking around in a place like this. And look at that. It's trees all around you. Right, so I'm back to my car, and yeah, it was a really nice adventure, I have to say. The place is obviously amazing, especially now in the season with the fresh green. I really enjoyed my time there. I enjoyed the walk. Photographically speaking, a mixed bag. I don't think I got any nice picture. I did try a couple of shots, and I also tried a couple of ICM shots. So I think I'm just gonna look for a nice place to spend the night, to park my car and have some nice wine, have some cheese. And yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm just happy to be outside. Alright, let's get going. See you tomorrow morning. Bye! So I'm back from my morning shoot. Good morning, everyone. I did shoot sunrise from Lake Shoji, which is one of the Fuji 5 lakes. I did shoot a little bit of B-roll, but I couldn't vlog anything because there were so many people around. Sunrise was like at 4 a.m. and at 4 a.m. there were already 50 people fishing or riding boats or taking pictures or flying drones, and yeah, wasn't the best situation to vlog anything, but at least the weather conditions were good, so I was able to shoot a couple of images. There were absolutely no clouds in the sky, so probably a couple of boring shots, but we did get some nice light on Mount Fuji, so I'm looking forward to see the images that I shot. And yeah, I'm having my morning coffee now because it's 5:30 and I'm already up for about a couple of hours, so I need this. Japanese 7-Eleven. Anywhere in Japan, if you ever come and do landscape photography in Japan, whenever you go, no matter where you are, if you ride for a couple of minutes, there's gonna be either a 7-Eleven or another convenience store, and you can brew your coffee for about 100 yen, $1. So it's amazing. Not the best coffee ever, of course, but it works. Alright, I think I'm gonna go back to yesterday's forest to shoot a little bit more without bringing all my tripods and all my gear. Just one camera, one lens, maybe one filter, and probably gonna experiment a little bit with ICM photography again and shaking my camera to see if I can get some nice results. And then I think I'm gonna have a nap, shave, and go home. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you did like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to the channel and ring my bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!